All right, everybody, welcome to the Studying Brew, episode 755. That's right, it is the Series 6 Thursday. I don't even know what Brandy's going to do tonight. She said she might do something different, but we'll wait and see. Are we going to still do 6 questions?
As you suggested.
6 exams? Or are we doing a live?
Live.
Dude, we're mixing it up. We're going to do a live quiz. All 6 questions are going to be just who knows what it is, and we're just going to go for it.
Go live.
Usually Brandy picks ones. Tonight, we're just going to go for it. So we're going to go 6 questions, content, test taking techniques. It's going to be all here. Yeah. My name is Andy. I am the guy that answers all the phone calls, text messages, and all that great stuff in the background. But you're not here for me. You're here for Brandy. She's got her Series 6, 63, 26, 65, and her Series 7, which makes her more than qualified to teach you all the things you need to know. So that way you too can get that securities license. Because why?
It's a hot past summer.
That's what it is. And we want to get you guys to get your pass notice, because that's what we want to do. And man, it has been a great day over at KonaButterflyz Ranch. We've had so many people just hitting us up, and you guys are just getting the word out.
Yes.
And just asking, just people telling me, hey, I'm glad so mentioned you, and we want to say thank you to all the people who are so loyal to us, and helping us out and helping and just advertising and just doing what they do. What was that?
My dog is frustrating sometimes.
Why?
Because literally as soon as we started, he gets under the desk, he adjusts his blanket like it's like crazy, and he just got up and walked away. Can
you guys hear? Someone just said they can't hear anything. Okay, there's thumbs up. So, all right, let's continue. Sally Forth. Yes. Well, it's a legit issue because earlier I went to go use my microphone on a different meeting and it did not work.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I was like, what?
But I hear you in this.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Everything's working.
Yeah.
So getting back to it before we got distracted by the dog.
Sorry, it was very disruptive.
I didn't know what was going on. But so this weekend we're going to get your study on, because you guys need to get your study on. You need to be consistent. I totally forgot what I was gonna say.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, but and then the dog takes off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. It was chaos under the desk for a quick second, and then he just got.
Do you know why? Because he's like, this house is 82 degrees. I'm not sitting down.
Not true, because I have not touched the air conditioner at all today.
It's like, it is 83.
Touched it, guys. I'm not.
People are passing out left and right in here. Brandy's like cozy, but we're dying.
Guys, I had a hoodie on earlier today.
Something's wrong with her.
Said it meant it.
Something's wrong with her.
Enjoyed it.
I wish I just ran colder like that. That's amazing.
No, it's miserable because you're cold everywhere.
It's just so hot outside. It's hot everywhere.
You walk inside something and you know immediately you're gonna freeze. That's my life.
It's wonderful.
No, it's not wonderful. Everybody's going, oh my gosh, it's so nice in here. And you're sitting there going,
oh, I'm going like, this is technology. I love living in the future where they got air conditioner. This is awesome. Anyway. Dude, I wouldn't make it back. People are like, way back when. I'm like, dude, I would die. Like, no air conditioner. Just sitting around sweating.
If I didn't have
people going to the park in the middle of the summer just to go sleep in the park because outside was cooler.
If I didn't have to wear, I know, but if I didn't have to wear all those darn petticoats and like
petticoat
5 layers of dresses,
I'm going like back. No, I'm not going all the way to the petticoat. Why are you going petticoat?
I don't know. That was before like
Petticoat Junction.
Electricity.
Good grief, man. All right, let's get this thing going. Got off track with the dog, and now we're just all over the place.
It's Thursday.
It's our Friday.
It is.
Test taking techniques tonight, guys. Guys, I can't stress it enough. It is the thing, the strategy, the techniques, the tactics that you want to go about getting these questions right, because it's about getting it right. That's it. It's that simple. It's a super simple concept.
Yes.
But I think so many times people just make it so much more difficult than it is.
Yeah, it's just about picking the right answer. That's it, no matter how you get there. You know what I mean?
Guys, just write that down on your notes. Hey, it's about picking the right answer.
I know. Was that too simple?
Hey, I got one even better. The answer is on the screen.
See, guys, however you word it,
it's there. You just gotta pick the right answer. quote unquote.
Oh my gosh. Forget
it. We have our own membership. This is our free. This is something we do for free. This is the little bit of taste that we do for our Studying Brew. and just helping you out with that test taking techniques, just giving you a little sample. Also, it's a great way to have a routine. It's a great way to have, you know, something built into your studying, so that way you're making sure that you're consistent. And so building that consistency. But if you need something that's a little bit easier to understand, if you need a program that shows you not only content but also techniques and strategies, guys, get into our membership. We have our own online on-demand courses. You can start anytime. You don't have to wait for a certain day. You don't got to wait for a certain hour, a weekend, a boot camp. When can you start? Now. Anytime. Someone just texted me right before we got on. They're like, I want to get going. When's the best time to start? I'm like, now. Like, I mean, I don't want to like sound like I'm being a smart, you know what, but I'm just like, now.
In all seriousness, because I do know how this is. A lot of programs have like a recurring calendar or weekends or whatever.
Yeah.
And I couldn't do that.
No. Can you imagine, like, hey, I know it's important. I know your goals and dreams are important, and I know that you really want to do something.
You gotta wait.
But wait for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
When I start my course, can you put your goals and your life dreams on hold for 3 weeks? I just couldn't do that. So we have a way for you guys to do that. Check it out. And I know it's a paid program. I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just heard something that was pretty cool, and I read this. This is awesome. And then we'll just get right to it. So this man builds a zoo. Okay, he builds a zoo.
Yeah.
To get in, it's $500.
Okay.
$500 fee to get in. Nobody shows up. Nobody pays it. And he goes, all right, well, I'll lower it to $100.
Okay.
Nobody shows up. Nobody goes in. He's all, fine. I'll lower it down to $20. $20. You can get into my zoo.
Okay.
He waits out there by his front entrance. Nobody gets in. Nobody's there. Nobody shows up. You know what? I'll lower it down to free.
Okay.
So free, right? Gets there early. There's a huge line. People dying to get in. He's like, oh, wow. Packed the zoo.
Yeah.
He goes, you know what? So he locks all the gates, lets the lions free. And he goes, it's $500 exit fee. Guess what? Everybody pays. Everybody pays to get out. Because you know why, guys? Because when things are free, sometimes you're the product. Sometimes when people make it free and cheap, guess what? You're the product. So we do have an on-demand online, and we have all that stuff for a fee, but we're trying to give you quality, and we're trying to give you something that'll help you pass in a different way, in a different mode. And yeah, I don't make it everything free, but I do help out what I can. And then we do have a little bit extra for everybody else who wants to pay that entrance fee and not pay that exit fee.
And I have to say, guys,
because the lions chase you,
right? and I have to say it, guys, we are different. As obviously you guys can see, we are different. So when you do pay for this program, you're not paying for the same programs you guys have already seen.
Yeah, that's why we're not doing the boot camps. We're not reading from someone else's program. We're not going, oh, in Kaplan, open up to page whatever. No, we're not going over that. That's somebody else's program. We have our own stuff, our own way of doing it. So watch the orientation replay. Explains everything. We even have study guides available, SIE 6 and 63. We have a community to join, a whole study community. 866-8KONA is where you can reach me at, and Brandy is only on the Discord. That is our message board that is going to be active tomorrow. Because why? We have a reminder. Live sessions are canceled tomorrow for Friday, 8/4/23, tomorrow, Friday. I'm like pausing. And so if you want to get a hold of us, we'll be on the Discord, though. Yes. You can leave messages. You can ask questions over there. Even though our live sessions aren't happening, we will be on there at least to help out. We're going to have one last little bit of hurrah before school starts with the kids. And then this weekend. But we'll be back on Sunday for the members. So we're just literally taking 2 days and just going to go do something. And then Sunday, we'll be back for the members and back to business as usual, and going right into the fall.
That's right. Fall.
Charging right back into the fall already.
Crazy. It's like the middle of August and it's fall.
I can't wait for it to get here. I am so tired of the heat.
Dude, I just got a new hoodie today.
I'm over the heat domes. I'm over the I'm over the 82-degree weather house.
I just got a new hoodie today. I cannot wait to put it in the rotation.
I'm over it. So, we're no live sessions tomorrow for Friday.
Yes.
All right, let's get into Thursday, which is tonight. Series 6. Are we ready to do this, Brandy?
Yeah, actually, we are.
All right. So you're going to go right into it? You're going to end screen and let's go?
Yeah.
Brandy's going to throw up 6 different questions.
Yeah.
They're all going to be live. We're starting, I guess we're just going to do the SIE tonight.
The only reason why I decided on the SIE is because there is a little bit of there's a little bit of everything in the SIE. Like, I'm looking at this question right now, and I could bet that it shows up, on every test that I teach.
Yeah.
This topic comes up.
So, fun fact, this is from the Solomon exam prep that most people used to have. And I know that most people in Primerica have Kaplan. Well, the reason why I say Solomon used to have is as this little paid thing that Brandy bought, we buy these Q banks.
We buy these full price.
So as the access expires, it'll now be Past Perfect.
Yes.
We have not yet decided if we're going to promote Past Perfect, but Past Perfect has bought Solomon. But we love the Solomon Q bank, so we're just going to ride it out to the sunset.
Right.
It is the Solomon Q bank was great because it was the closest we saw the exam questions that we could possibly get people.
Right.
No Q bank out there is perfect, but this was pretty close.
Yes.
And so this is where we're taking this Q bank from.
Yes.
So if you're wanting to buy this Q bank, you can't.
No, you can.
It is now Past Perfect, but we will enjoy these questions because they're great.
Yes, and guys, I'm gonna I forgot that I need to side by side this so you guys can see my mapping. But the other thing too is I have purchased Past Perfect as of today. I've purchased it. So I'm looking at this, right? And
we always do answers first, right?
We always do answers first. I'm not going to probably write out a lot of it because we have it right there on the screen. But I look at this and I say, okay, the hypothecation agreement, right? That's what A says. Then it says the long short form. And I'm going to be honest, never heard of this.
The long short form?
Yeah.
Like it's long.
Yeah.
And it's short.
Yeah.
It's a form that's both long and short.
Look, you said form and I said
it's the capri pants of forms.
Yeah, they're the long shorts or the short longs.
Either way.
I don't know. Loan consent form and the credit agreement. So I'm going to say that the only one I'm really not familiar with is B. I've heard of the other 3. Okay. Notice I'm keeping it very light, very simple, right? I've heard of the other 3.
Right.
Which of the following?
I think even if you haven't studied, you've heard of the other 3.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Right. Which of the following is not part of a typical margin agreement? Well, I'm just going to go with my gut and go with the one that I had never heard of.
Folks, this is live. This is live. This is not scripted. This is not questions that she picked. This is exactly how we go about it, how we show you guys in the live sessions and our members. This is how we do it in those live sessions. We do it unscripted. We show you guys the same exact thing.
Right. Exactly.
Same exact thing you could use on the exam.
All right. I'm going to hide that question. I'm going to show you guys how I've not looked at these questions. All right. I got all of these are money market.
And by the way, Solomon is not an easy Q bank.
No, it's not. Bankers acceptance notes, commercial paper, jumbo CDs. Again, all 3 of these I've heard of. Yeah.
Jumbo CDs always makes me laugh because I think of like the compact discs.
Right. That's funny. Fun fact, talking about money markets in the 6th next week. So yeah, it says all of these are money market securities, right? So if I'm going to go with that, saying that I've heard of B, C, and D, I think that the answer is A. Which of the following are types of money market securities?
A?
Only because I've heard of all of them. Now, I didn't get into detail of what they are, but they all sounded familiar. In fact, in the way we usually teach it, we usually go CDs, bankers acceptances, and then commercial paper. That's usually the order that we teach it. Crazy, right? I'm picking another color. All right. That was 2.
2 for 2.
Yeah. Brandy, do you write ABCD every time?
Yeah, of course.
Yes, I do.
I like to get past notices.
It helps me stay present in the question because, guys, I study with this tool in my hand right here. So I'm going to take the test with this tool in my hand.
They gave you the exact same tool when you take the exam.
Yeah. All right. So I have a fully registered bond, a book entry bond, a partially registered bond, and a bearer bond. I'm looking at these. I feel like these two are opposite, and I'm gonna see, because how can you be partially registered?
That's kind of weird.
Right? I just don't know what C is. I've heard of, like I said, fully registered, bearer bonds. Absolutely. Get it.
Bearer bonds and berry bonds.
Right? Bearer bonds. Right? I think I'm just gonna look at the question.
I have Bobby Bond's signature.
That's funny. Which type of bond is typically held in street name? Oh, wait a minute. Street name. I've never seen these together. I've always heard of securities being held in street name. Street name is when it's broker dealer for benefit of the client. Book entry, that means it's entered into books. Get it? Because it says book entry.
Yeah, they wrote it down.
Yeah, fully registered bond. I feel like all bonds should be, right? So I feel like all of them should be. And a bearer bond, I think
we've heard of bearer bonds.
We have heard of bearer bonds from a client, actually. We have bearer bonds. I had to Google it.
You had a stack of them.
Yeah. So the only one, and look at 2 people in the chat put B as well. I said it this, didn't I say it was entered in books?
Yeah. It's kind of the street way to do it.
Ooh. Look at that, guys. Street way of doing it. I don't know if that makes sense, but now I'll remember it that way.
If you put your bonds, you write it down in the book, that's kind of street, right? You don't got no computer, you don't have a laptop, there's no iPad, there's no technology. I just write it in the book. Right?
Yeah.
That's street.
Street.
Ooh. I mean, you could read that whole long paragraph too, or you could just remember what I just said.
Guys, this is one of the reasons why I loved Solomon so much, because look at all that information you get. So awesome. I hated the answer explanations when you got back and it just repeated the words.
Yeah.
And you're
just I could have done that.
And you're like, how helpful was that? Not at all. All right. I love the fact that I'm not getting any 1, 2, 3, 4 questions.
I like the fact that you keep hiding the questions so people can go, it's A.
I know. Ha ha. I do that on purpose. Guys, if you wondered how I did this on the test or how I did this at home, I just did this little thing where I just kind of went like that on the screen and covered the screen.
Kind of street way to do it?
The street way of doing it. I just took my hand and covered the screen so I couldn't see the question.
Put masking tape on top of your phone?
Yep. Increased liquidity for investors, available to all investors.
It's a good time to say, drink your water. Stay hydrated in these times.
Generally considered safer due to advanced strategies. I'm just gonna say this seems opposite.
Did you drink because it said liquidity?
Yes. Dry throat. Generally considered safer due to advanced strategies. Usually the more complicated it is, the more risky it is. So this just seems opposite of each other. Like not even opposite from like A, B, or D. It's just opposite statement. Like it just doesn't make sense. And then D says charges a percentage of the fund's profits. So I got a percentage of the fund's profits. That one seems opposite. All investors. Okay. And then this one says increase liquidity. I don't really know where to go with that one. So the general characteristic of a hedge fund includes, well, I guarantee you it's not available for all investors. It's definitely not liquid because we have to do private placements. I don't think they're considered safer, so I think the answer is D. Process of elimination.
Process of elimination. I was just talking to somebody that was like, dude, it takes me 2 hours to do an exam simulated. Guarantee you're not there doing this.
Should I do one in my normal speed?
Why? You just want to hurt people?
No, I won't do it.
Unless they want it. Look it. Someone wants to do it.
Yeah. Sell a put on ABC, buy a call on ABC, sell a call on ABC, buy shares of ABC. Different. There's no options there. Sell a put. If I sell a put, that's short a put. Buy a call, that's long call. Sell a call. These are opposite. So are these opposite? If I long a call, I buy the right to buy stock. Makes me bullish. This makes me bullish too. If I'm short a call, I sell. Now I'm obligated to sell. That makes me a bear. If I sell a put, this is the opposite of BS. This is sell to buy. This makes me a bull. I think that might be different. I don't know what the question says. Okay, question says, an investor who is bearish.
That's it. Guys, these are like the questions that give you all headaches too, huh? Sell a call, buy a call, bear a call, what? Map it out.
I have bunch of options videos in my membership about
we have some options videos and we have an options guide and we even have an options quick guide to help you out with this so you can map out just like Brandy.
I actually think I have an options TikTok.
Check for that link in the chat. You can go ahead and see all the different things we have available in the membership. Look for the YouTube and you can also find that little quick video on options.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more.
Oh, was I supposed to count the reps?
No, you weren't supposed to. We just said 6, so I just wanted to make sure I got 6.
Yeah. Well, the people can't handle more than 6.
Look at this, guys. Oh, these are such long ones. Do you know what somebody told me today?
Techniques don't work on long questions?
No, somebody told me today, they were like this. They said, Brandy, when you talk about, getting emotion out of studying, he was like, it literally changed everything, because I would see this immediately and go, ugh. Now he doesn't do that. His scores increased. Okay, so I have the financial benchmark. 10 questions tonight. I have the financial benchmark, the number of shares common stock, the number of shares of common stock, the ratio of common to preferred. So guys, I'm just going to concentrate on B and C because they started the same way.
Right.
Okay. So B says the number of shares of common stock an investor can receive in exchange for a share of convertible preferred stock. Okay. So I'm going to look for a convertible, right? C says the number of shares of common stock an investor can receive for $100 worth of convertible preferred stock. So that would be like, I don't know, I'm going to look at that, right? So let me look at the question and see if B or C is, one of the answers. Oh, the conversion ratio represents the conversion ratio. So if I see the word ratio, I need to see the word divide. Or do you guys remember those things? What were they called? Like analogies in school where it was like, clouds are to rain as the host.
No, they're not similes.
Something like that. They had,
I don't know, SAT stuff that.
Yeah, I hated those things, right? But that was what they called ratios or something like that, right? So I look to divide, or it's like 1 to 1, something to that effect.
No, it's not analogies. I know what it is. Oh, man.
Analogies.
No, it's not analogies.
Oh.
Dang it. I don't know.
Okay, so check this out. Look at this. So I went from the word ratio.
Anagram?
I don't know.
No.
To the word divide. To the word, I remember ratios because of these weird things that they made us do in school. That there was the 1 to 1, right? There's something to something. Guys, look at D. Oh, and D is the only one that says ratio. Oh, wait, that one says common to preferred stock. No, we need to talk about conversions. The number of, I'm just going to go with B. I almost overthought that one. Did you guys see that? I almost overthought it, but I said, no, Brandy. Don't overthink this. You knew the answer was B or C. There was nothing there's nothing that led. There was nothing that led to money. Just keep it simple. Go with B.
There was no numbers mentioned.
Yes.
So why would I have numbers in my answer? Does that make sense?
And I said here, look for the word convertible, change, conversion. Brandy, why did I go away from that for a quick second? Circle back. B. It was all there in B. Guys, that teaches you right there to go with your gut. Go with your gut. So that was number 6. Should I do more?
Sure. Someone said 10.
Somebody did say something. This is number 7. All right. A, B, C, D. I have all UGMA accounts must have 2 adults. That says must. Any adult can open an UGMA for any minor. Why not? Only parents. That says only. only adults.
So we got 3 Monas on there.
Oh, wait. I didn't look at the question.
Oh, shoot.
Oh. Didn't even look at the question. I got it right, guys.
There's no looking at the question. They didn't even really read the answers, guys. Look at that. We tell you night after night. You think we just script it. You think we just go after questions that are easily done like that. No, you can do it too.
Yes, you can. Guys, I have not seen these questions. This is a live quiz. I am not seeing...
Solomon's really difficult to go through all their questions, by the way.
By the way, I hope Jason Perez is on. And if he's not on, I hope he watches the replay because he requested a Solomon quiz.
He is not on.
Okay. A, B, C, and D. That was really sloppy, but who cares? You guys got it, right? I got limits. I got stop. I got stop limit. And I have market. Okay, so I'm going to use my analogies that I teach.
A market.
That market is the buy now button on Amazon. That the limit is the add to cart button. And the stop is save for later. So this is save, then add to cart. Okay. I'm going to see if I can get to the answer by using my relate. Okay. I'm going to try it. Why not?
These are terms used on Shamazon.
Yes. In order to buy or sell immediately at best available price is called, where's immediate, guys? Where's immediate? Where is immediate? I know my
market.
answer.
Then you get to do that dance too.
Yes, guys, have fun with this stuff. Guys, if you're not dancing to your own quizzes.
By the way, that was the only one that was different. It didn't have a stop. It didn't have a limit. I mean, that was almost saying pick me.
Pick me, pick me. Number 9. Look at, now I'm excited. Now I'm fired up. I want to take more quizzes. Take more. Ooh, and it's a long one. Yes. You guys fired up like me?
Yeah. It's excited over here.
It must file. Oh, look at this. Look at how the answer choices all in 10 right there. 10, 10, 10. Ooh.
These are the nights you wish you wore a diaper because you don't want to miss a thing. You know what I mean? Don't want to go to the bathroom, nothing.
It's funny. All right, guys. So I've got within 10. I've got within 10. I've got at least 10 prior. So I got 10 prior. 10 prior. Do I see that right there? Okay. So what does it say? Must file all retail, all forms of retail. So this is all retail. I'm just trying to make sense of all of these words. Some retail. That doesn't make sense. It must file some forms of retail, some retail, or all retail. So again, this one we have to know a little bit of content. Within 10 days means you're established. 10 days prior means that you're new or you have rankings. Okay. So let's go into the question and find out which one matches. And I honestly don't think it's some retail. I think it's all retail. Okay.
Some is a weird thing.
Yeah. Which of the following is true for a first-year brokerage firm?
D. Brandy said new.
These are all keys, guys. These are all key words.
Keywords, some.
Keywords.
Don't make sense. Cross it off.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Last one.
Are you guys keeping up?
Last one. Number 10. I would save episode 755 on YouTube if I were you. That's what episode this is.
Good point.
Bid and ask. Bid or ask, depending on which is lowest. That doesn't, because I remember this is, it's always bid/ask. Okay. Bid or ask, depending on which is lowest. I don't think so. Ask. That's what I ask for it. Bid or ask, depending on which is highest. I don't think that's it. bid is on eBay. That means I'm selling. Okay. A and C are opposite.
So we're almost looking for either asking for it or we're selling it.
Yeah. You guys ready? A customer who wants to sell a security immediately.
Well, I guess they're asking, right?
No.
No, sell it immediately. I guess they're asking, they're selling, right? Yeah.
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 Done.
That's it. That's 10
That's
questions.
it. That's 10 questions, guys. That didn't even
so serious.
Was that 10 minutes? I don't even think so.
I think it was barely 10 minutes.
10 questions. You guys go, how do you do 10 questions in 10 minutes? There you go. That wasn't even 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And we explained it. We had jokes. We had fun. That's all you got to do. Guys, look. Make this stuff fun. Don't go too deep into it. Don't go so far into it. Did you see any like sweat coming off Brandy's forehead thinking about this stuff? On the stuff that you guys get so easily confused and you just want to dive more into the content. Oh, I just need to know more about buy and sell. Guys, just get yourself a quick guide from KonaButterflyz. Just check it out. Just make the connections. That's all. It's not that hard. It really isn't. People make it difficult.
Yes. Relax.
It's your turn. Go have fun over the weekend with your studying. Stay consistent. Be on top of it. No live sessions tomorrow. We'll be back Sunday for the members, and then we'll be back for members and for free on Monday. Business as usual. But until then, everybody, stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Wait, stop, pause. I need to mention this real quick. Super important. I need you guys to put your hands together and pray for Jamie. She helps out on the Discord. She's in the hospital right now. She's got a couple medical issues going on. We don't know for sure. She's not feeling well. So give her prayers. Tell her that you're thinking about her. And then also, my parents both have COVID. So a couple prayers for my parents as they get past that. They're 75 years old. So I'm pretty positive they're going to come out of this. But it definitely, when you get in the 70s, it's a little difficult. So if you could go ahead and give them a prayer as well. All right. Back to it. Stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friend's face. That's all I know. And keep that positive mental attitude. PMA, everybody. Have a great weekend.
Guys, thank you so much for being on. We super appreciate you. Don't forget to practice the simple keywords. Keep it light. Keep it easy. Have fun quizzing through the weekend. We'll see you guys next time. Have a great one.
Good night.